JJ, Yehuda, Shemesh, welcome. Brechem Abayim. Brechem Abayim, everybody. How's it going? You put on tefillin today, JJ? The letter U. Moses, Moshe, Shalom, brother. Shalom. How are you, my dear brother? How are you, my dear brother? How are you, my dear brother? Right. You know what? You're right, actually. Just because you said that, I'm going to put on talis and tefillin. It's a great idea. Ki ata imadi Aishiv dichu Ay Yes, we follow the Talmud and the rabbinical teachings. JJ. Thank you for the idea. This is why it's good to have students to remind me.
I didn't take an identity here.
Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on a sec. Say it again.
I didn't take an identity. I didn't take an identity here. It's good to have other human beings in the world that provide feedback.
How are you today, my brother?
Elam, infinite love.
What are you learning now?
I'm gonna talk to my Magid. I'm gonna talk to my Magid soon. We'll see. We'll find out.
Right, man. In general,
See what comes. See what comes.
These days.
I see what comes. Whatever comes to me.
Oh, you're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
No, it's whatever comes. Right now, I'm in the middle of a Hayim. That's what I'm in the middle of a Hayim. Actually, it's safer.
Which one?
The Avay Hayim. The Avay Hayim Ela'ayin. This is the safer that Emden went after. That Yaakov Emden went after.
What is it? A Musar Hasidish?
It's a Kabbalah safer. Who's the
author?
It's a very radical.
What's the author?
Radical safer.
Oh,
what's that?
Radical, controversial, or like
controversial?
But accepted in Orthodox circles, right?
The safer is not accepted in any circles that I'm aware of. It's just not really read anywhere.
The
author is Eibschitz. The author is Advanced Eibschitz. So
what's the author?
Eibschitz. But in the Eibschitz Emden,
look, man, I don't give a shit.
Controversy.
You're the joke. I don't give a.
It's a very interesting read.
I love the guy's last name. Huh?
What's that?
I said I love his last name, Eibschitz.
Yeah.
Look, I hear. Listen, what in life? Everything's so delicate, right? You know, what do you really have I was just thinking about what we really have a grip on, right? We know we come into this world knowing that there's an expiration date right off the bat. We know that we're not going to be here forever.
There's no expiration date, brother. There's no
We
expiration
know that
date.
our bodies have 120 years.
Stop believing the illusion. What are you talking about?
It says in Zohar and Chayesar that the body can live up to 120 years, and eventually it dies due to the zahama of the snake.
Yeah, the body. No, I understand you. The body in this pyramid.
Yeah, no, the neshama lives forever, of course.
Thank you. With the neshama. What the neshama? That's what we.
So in the comments, he said Heilige Rebbe, right?
You are a Heilige Rebbe.
I'm a Heilige Rebbe.
You're a Heilige Rebbe.
Thank you.
Definitely a Heilige Rebbe.
Thank you.
I can't say I'm a student. I don't know that. I can't say I'm a student. But you're a Heilige Rebbe.
I didn't win you over yet. You're saying
it's not about winning me over. I have to learn something from you. I have to learn something.
What you're trying to say, like what? But you're not being disrespectful, right? You're not trying to hint that you didn't learn anything, right? That's not what's going on.
No. As soon as I learn something from you, which I'm sure will be very soon, just hasn't come to me yet, then I'll be a student.
Trying to what? I'm starting to wonder if you're being a mechutzpin. Because I'm working too hard. I'm working too hard.
If you're being ego fragile.
I'm working too hard to I'm working too hard in building something. I don't want to.
I have tremendous respect for what's happening here. I have the utmost respect. There's no mockery in my voice.
I was getting too stressed. All right, welcome everybody. All right. Yes, let's get into the Torah. Michael,
Shalom Aleichem.
Michael. How are you?
Good, thank God.
Good. Baruch Hashem. How was your day?
Beautiful. Thank God as always. How about you?
Pretty good. Thank you, Hashem. And it's only going to get better.
It's all good.
Ready to learn?
As always, I try.
Excellent. Okay. Very good. So we got 10 people. That's my cue to start. Guys, make sure to go to the Chabad Club and enter as a fan, send a heart me, and then go down to the office. If you're having any issues in your life, come book some one-on-one guidance with me. If you want Torah, come and join the class. The slots are filling up. There's only one slot left, so make sure to grab it. Welcome, Alessandra.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, how are you? How was your day?
Good, and yours?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good? Just good?
Yeah, it was good. Get tired, work.
Life is life, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I had a great day also. Ready to go. Yeah, like ready to get locked in. Baruch Hashem.
Yeah.
Baruch Hashem. You ready to continue in this week's Parsha? Who's ready to continue in this week's Parsha? Who's ready?
Yes,
Let me let me
ready.
let me get a lightning bolt in the chat if you're ready. Guys, let me see those lightning bolts. Alexandra's ready. What about you? What about you? What about Michal? You ready? Yeah, there's a lightning bolt. Zzz.
I try to stem the energy of learning Torah from your energy while you are trying to teach Torah.
Say it again. One more time.
You're welcome. I try to stem the energy of the lightning from to understand Torah while you are trying to teach Torah, while you are trying to teach us Torah.
Baruch Hashem. So we're gonna meditate first for a minute to get grounded. So let's all take a deep breath in. Ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Again. JJ,
Hi there, Grab.
welcome to the meditation.
I was in it. I'm in it.
Excellent.
I'm right here, right now.
Great. So just allow all the stress to disappear. Allow all the stress. Allow the Hashem's light to come down. Allow yourself to be surrounded by this light. That's really good too. That's really good also. Not recommended for everybody, but
Do you want to lead us in the Shema?
that was you saying Shema, right? Halachically, not just saying randomly Hashem's name, right?
Of course, it's not random.
Okay, good.
But my Rebbe, the Heilige Tasha, the Heilige Tasha Rebbe, always have to let the Spirit lead.
Great. Yeah. Now, how do you do that? That's why the Arizal gives us a system of kavanas and yichudim, and that's why we have the Anshe Knesset Sagadela, established Shachas Mechamayr, Sman Tefillah, and then every day, we want to learn a little bit of the Arizal told Chaim Vital to make sure to learn sections from Tanakh, Mishnah, Gemara, and Kabbalah every day. A little bit of each every day. At least a little bit of Tanakh, a little bit of Mishnah, a little bit of Gemara, and a little bit of Kabbalah every single day. Right, Yaakov? Why? Because when someone does it every single day, it's just a good habit. Momentum built. This is what we want.
Stay connected. Stay connected. There's a lot, stay
Yeah.
connected to all of it.
Yeah, but that momentum there's nothing like that feeling of momentum. Like people want pleasure. There's no dopamine like that feeling of you're on the right track and doing what you need to do and self-care and taking care of your health, eating healthy, learning a little bit of each of these 4 sections every single day. Tanakh, Bible, Mishnah, commentary, Talmud commentary, and a little bit of Kabbalistic commentary. That could be Zohar, that could be Sefer Yetzirah, that could be the Arizal system if you're more advanced like Jacob. Baruch Hashem. Welcome, Joseph. Oh, we have Jacob and Joseph, 2 generations of maybe Yankel and Yosef, 2 generations of patriarchs.
I learned from my Zayda to wear tefillin at night.
There's nowhere that says you can't. There's nowhere in Shulchan Aruch that says you cannot wear tefillin.
Zikr if you're learning Kabbalah. Zikr if you're learning Kabbalah.
Are you on live?
Exactly. In fact,
Neil, how you doing?
Hello, Tzaddik.
How you doing?
What's your name, Tzaddik? I'm great, Baruch Hashem.
My name is Yisrael.
Yisrael.
Yisrael Baal Shem Tov. My name is Yisrael Baal Shem Tov.
You're not a Baal Shem Tov. You're Baal Shem. You're not a Baal Shem Tov. Not yet. Maybe you'll get there.
Oh no, you're the best.
He's definitely the best. Yisrael's
No, I said he's the best.
the best.
He's the best.
The best.
Baal Shem Tov. You never know these days. You never know who you could run into who could have sparks of holy tzaddikim running around helping them out. In fact, Arizal says in Shara Golgolim that we have holy tzaddikim help the person. If somebody has Yiras Shamayim, B'siyata D'Shmayim, and really wants to do it, and they help you have it, right? This is Rashi.
That Rashi told?
Yeah, that's right.
But I think Rabbeinu Tam was right.
No, it wasn't even that. You know the story with Rabbeinu Tam and dropped it on the lap of Rashi.
No,
That Rabbeinu Tam was when he was playing on the lap of his grandfather, who was Rashi, by the way, and he was playing with the tefillin straps, and he's like he pushed away his grandfather's tefillin or something. That was the first sign that he would eventually make his own version of the tefillin. It's not a matter of who was right. You wear both. The Arizal says that you should wear both Rashi and Rabbeinu Tam. That's what he told.
You wear both?
That's what he told Chaim Vital to do every single day. I have both. I have both pairs.
Chaim Vital for
I'm not saying I'm perfect.
For sure needed to do that.
Huh? I'm
If you
not
struggle with Zera Lavatala, you zicha need to wear both.
Do you struggle with that? Don't answer that question. It's a matter of
No,
this is
no, I
one thing
don't.
that the rabbis say that this is one thing that people struggle with.
I don't.
But
There's no struggle.
the only
There's no
way,
struggle.
no.
In the words of Reb Zalman, if it's going to be done, it should be done beruchnis. This is another Yusaid in Kabbalah.
I'm saying, why do you think there's no struggle?
So there doesn't have to be a struggle. Not there is no struggle. Of course, there's a struggle. For many, there's a struggle. For
Oh
many,
yeah,
there's a real
no,
struggle.
right, exactly. So we're very good. So we'll say that then that someone like Rabbi Nachman, right? So gonna cloud.
Yeah, of course.
So there you go. His whole philosophy, right? Wasted seeds,
The
creating little demon babies.
The Heilige Reb Nachman.
The Heilige Reb Nachman. He lays out that the reason why he created Tikkun HaKlali is because every time somebody wastes sperm, it creates a bunch of demon babies that the female demons take it and they impregnate themselves with it. Excuse my crassness, and this is what Reb Nachman says, that it comes out in the teachings that they create demonic forces, and Tikkun HaKlali, what it does is if somebody says it without kavana, it can kill 10,000 of these demons. If someone says it with kavana, then they could kill up to 100,000 of these demon babies.
Not the only way to kill all the demons. No.
There's also
It's not the only way to kill all the demons.
I'm holding the main way. I'm holding the most effective way to kill these guys is Chamishay Chomshay Taira right here in my hand. This is by far the most direct way, according to everybody. Right? That leads us to this week's Parsha, Vayishlach, right? So we're going to discuss Esav, Yaakov. Yaakov is scared, right? Esav's coming with 400 men. Yaakov's davening to Hashem.
Yaakov is scared, but Yisrael's not scared.
Rav Daniel, where do you live?
Esav is 1 second. Can we postpone the questions for just a little bit? Esav is coming with 400 men. Yaakov is davening to Hashem. Just so I can focus on finding this week's parsha. Okay, I'm a little ADHD. Okay. Ooh, Refuah Shalema. That's a cough right there. That's a real cough. That's not an AI cough. That's definitely not an AI cough.
Rav Daniel, there's ways to eat zera that are not levatala.
I'm sorry?
There are ways to be moiti zera that are not levatala.
You mean wasting time?
No, I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying somebody could be moiti zera.
Oh, you're saying in a
not levatala.
sanctified marriage. You mean uplifting in a sanctified marriage and having kids b'kedusha? Yeah,
That's one of the ways.
that's the whole
That's one of
point.
the ways.
The whole point is
No.
to transmute it, the desire into kedusha, right?
Right. You want to turn it into kedusha, into holiness.
Very good.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways you could do that, though.
No, I mean not really. The main ways are pretty much Torah, Tefillah, and Hispidus. I mean that's really the main three, and that's why we go live every day at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to do those three exact things: Torah study, Tefillah, and Hispidus.
Yeah.
Because these are the three main ways. This is the three Tikkun Olam, right? At least in the Arizal system, at least in the Maggid of Mezrish's system, at least in Baal Shem Tov's system.
I think there are certain tzaddikim and certain gedolim and certain mikabalim that have figured out ways or no ways, or they were maskala some ways. I think I don't know if a lot of people do about it.
You're
but
doing a
there
lot
are
of things. I see. This is good, huh? Wait, what are you doing? What are you learning these days? What sefer are you learning now?
I'm mostly doing Torah Shabbat Peh right now.
Give me which Pesachta?
No, real.
I'm not gonna fahara you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna
No,
fahara
not-
you. Don't worry.
That's written. Masechtas are written. I'm learning the real Torah Shabbat Peh. The stuff that was passed down to us, Torah Moshe and Sinai. There's certain Yisaidis in Kabbalah that you couldn't write down. It's too dangerous to write down. You have to be on certain madrigas to get to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Rav, I have a question. What's the best way to remove evil eyes?
Huh?
شو أول طريقة to remove evil eyes?
Okay, yeah, so there's a few ways. For instance, in Sharshay Shemus, where Maisha Zakuto.
Sorry. What was the name again?
No, this is a great question, just on time. In Sharshay Shemus, where Maisha Zakuto.
Shar Shame?
In Sharshay Hashemot, which means root of the names. Okay, it discusses ways to rid yourself of an of an evil eye, but the best way is to study Torah consistently, like you're doing. Is so to be part of this class, to study Torah every single day, to daven every single day, to say
because
the biggest ways are to say Kriya Shema before going to sleep. You know, to and to have kavana that the evil eye should be evaporated from you. Okay.
لأنه it's been for me almost a year so far. I wasn't able to take a full yawn, and I'm trying to fight that back.
Which part? Are you trying to?
صار لي سنة almost a year unable to take a full yawn. عم تقطش like it's breaking. It's like منا full. It's like كأنه
What? Kriyat Shema?
مقطوشة. The yawning. التوبة. Yes.
Yawning?
It's منا كاملة. It's like it's breaking. It's like it's not full. منا كاملة.
Okay. Write it in the. Can you write it to me in WhatsApp? Thank you.
Rav Daniel, do you know a Sefer told us Hari?
By who?
It came out in the year. I don't know who wrote it, but it was written in the year 1660. One of the Talmidei Ari. It was written right after he died.
Ari has a lot of svarim, my friend.
There's an interesting Maisa. There's an interesting Maisa in the Sefer. A woman comes to the Ari and she's in labor, but she can't give birth. You know this Maisa?
There's a bunch like this. Which one?
The Ari
You know how many pregnant women who needed a healing came over to the Kabbalists to get healed over the years in the 16th century? Handfuls.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but I love it. Baruch Hashem. Look, Torah is beautiful. It's just we need to keep learning Torah. Baruch Hashem. That's the whole idea. Just keep learning Torah.
Yeah, and over there's a little bit of a yesod of how to be Mitzi Zara, but it's not Levatala. It's for a kedusha digga reason. It's a very
There's
interesting.
no way
Maisa.
to waste sperm and get away with it. If that's what you're saying.
I shall read the Maisa.
There's no way to avoid that sin. There's no way. The only way is to put the sperm into a woman and to get her pregnant in a proper marriage.
As long as we're being Mylin Etzitis. As long as we're being Mylin Etzitis.
No, you have to marry her b'kedushin.
That's one of the ways.
No, you can't do bia. Yeah, you're such a chacham. Yeah, you think you're the only one who thought of that to do kedushin b'bia.
There's a Maisa.
There's no Maisa to do kedushin b'ia. No, stop it. That's called chacham shaita. You know. Stop. We can't do that. You have to be married to the proper girl and the right thing. Come on, we all know this. It's a classic Torah.
It's Shlomo Melech was mighty Zara with many women that weren't his wives.
You know what happened to him? You know how badly he got stuck because of that?
But if you say that the Gemara says, if you say that he did an Avera, you're making a tayus. So what does the Gemara mean?
You know what happened to him because of that? Ashmedai was able to seize the throne. His demons literally got him. in the Gemara in Gittin 66b and 68a.
Well, Rebbe, with all due respect,
You know what? Ashmedai literally takes over the throne of King Solomon. And that's why, because the only reason why he entertained him is because he came over and because he entertains Ashmedai because he was sleeping with all these foreign women. Furthermore, he didn't do an Avera because he had to form allegiances, political allegiances with all of the countries around him. So he was strategically with the princesses from the other countries.
I'm saying that he didn't do an Avera. I'm saying that he was being Mylon and Tzitzis. We don't understand it, or some of us don't understand it because it's a hard thing to understand.
No, we do understand it. We do. It's the same Yetzer Hara that's been going on for thousands of years. It's the same 7 deadly sins.
Every feeling. It's well documented in Kabbalah that every.
I think that there's nothing new. Shlomo Melech, I'll use Shlomo Melech. He says there's nothing new under the sun.
Of course, but not every feeling. Every feeling that we have is part of the Ein Sof. So it's part of the Rebbeinu Shalom. It's part of the Shekhinah itself. The idea that there are certain things that are part of the Shekhinah that are Toma or Klippas is only true when someone sees themselves as an individual. And they're not
but that's not. But I agree with you. Everything is Hashem, but you cannot go out and do Averis. Obviously,
there's no such thing as Averis when you're really tapped.
No, that's not true. That's called Sabbatean movement. You know who spoke like that? Shabtai Tzvi. And as a result, he ended up becoming anti-halacha, and as a result, he almost destabilized the entire rabbinic Judaism. And you know what the rabbis did to him, though? They got him handled. So it's not a good idea. You need to follow the halacha. For your own sake also, because it's a matter of personal stability. People go insane when they don't follow the halacha. I see this.
I think that's why it's very important to follow halacha. Of course. I mean, there's a reason why you should learn Kabbalah until you're 40. Right? This is one of the dangers of learning Kabbalah young is that you reach a point where you could actually feel and understand
how old are you, by the way? Not that I'm going to tell you can't learn Kabbalah, but how old are you?
32. All
right. So in 8 years you can learn Kabbalah. Nah.
I didn't listen to the rule, and that's why I'm busy. That's why I'm busy with the Ein Sof.
No, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you, you can learn Kabbalah before 40, but you can't learn Kabbalah with ego.
Maybe.
And by that, what I mean is that the second somebody says that I'm above the law, I've seen this many times, that big leaders get corrupted. The second they say, I'm above the law, or I'm above the halacha, this is what happened to Shlomo HaMelech. And some say that he never returned to his throne, that Ashmedai permanently displaced him, his demons permanently displaced him from his thrones. He had to run in the streets of Israel like a crazy person. He ended up homeless. Some say that he never made it back to the throne. He ended up homeless. Do you know this? It's machlekes in the Gemara if he ever made it back to his throne after Ashmedai took it over, his throne. So, no, it's a great point. I'm happy you're bringing up these points. It's a great, what do we learn? I learned that the second that I try to say that I'm above the halacha, it's where I run into dangerous territory. Now, so very good, very good. So yeah, we can't be above, nobody's above the halacha, and this is what we learned from Shlomo HaMelech. That he was the wisest man on earth. This is not a joke. They say he was the wisest, the rabbis say he was the wisest man that ever walked on 2 legs. Then you might ask me, what about a man that walks on 1 leg? In which case I'll say, nu shtus. Let's get back to the Gemara. So, very good. So you see, it's very complicated, right? Sinning, right? You see somebody, Shlomo Melech is not a joke. He's literally the holiest one of the biggest tzaddikim. He has 3 books out of the 24 books in Tanakh. He wrote 3 of them for God's sake. That's 1 out of 8 of all the 24 books in the entire Bible. So Vayishlach. So Yaakov is scared but Israel is not, right? So Yaakov wrestles with the angel of Esav. And then Yaakov tells Esav when he sees him, seeing you is like seeing the face of God. But then when Esav wants to tag along, he says, no, don't tag along with us. Please go ahead. Please leave us alone, right? But without saying that. But he's like, no, please, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll meet you there. We'll meet you there. So now that Yaakov had returned from Padan Aram, God appeared to him and blessed him. Set out and go up to Beit El. Remain there and make an altar to me, the God who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau. Yaakov said to his family and everyone with him, get rid of the idolatrous artifacts that you have. Purify yourself and change your clothes. We are setting out and going up to Beit El. There I will make an altar to God who answered me in my times of trouble and who has been with me on the journey that I have taken. They gave Jacob all the idolatrous artifacts that they had, even the rings in their ears. Very good. Now Rebekah's nurse Devorah dies. And she was buried in the valley of Beit El under the oak. It was named Weeping Oak, Alon Bakut. Alon Bakut. Yes. All right, so what do we learn? What do we learn? So, now that Yaakov had returned from Padan Aram, Hashem appears to him. What does he say? He says, Yaakov, he says, I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. Vayir Elokim el Yaakov Aid V'Veim Padan Aram. V'Yivarech Ha'isai. V'Yamer Lo Elokim, and Hashem says to him, Shemecha Yaakov Lo Yikra Shemecha Yaakov Ki Im Yisrael. From now on, you will be no longer Yaakov, you'll be Israel. Okay. Very good. Now, so God said to him, I am God Almighty, be fruitful and increase. A nation and a community of nations. A nation and a community of nations. Right? A nation and a community of nations will be from you. So Welcome, Ben Adam. Welcome to those who are joining. And that's the story. So that's what's going on. So there's a bunch of stuff happening in the Parsha. Wow. So lately things have been going really well. The community's been building. Welcome, Aaron 2.0. Hey. Aaron. Ay, 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 ay. Yay, yay, na, na, na. Yay, 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 na, 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 na. What, you got a problem? I feel like people are getting zesty with me when they see that I'm wearing tefillin at this time. Baruch Hashem. I'm getting a little paranoid, to be honest with you. No, I'm just playing. I'm just messing with you. I'm not. But yeah, people have been giving me a lot of comments like, why are you wearing tefillin at this time? They don't understand that you don't have to take it off. You don't have to. There's no rule. There's no rule. Who says? Who says? Baruch Hashem. So, I might not even, I need to be careful. I might not even be just human resistance. But Baruch Hashem. So, but on a more positive note, so we've been building the community. Guys, things have been going so well. We have a bunch of people joining us. We have over 40 people in the WhatsApp group. We have, Baruch Hashem, a whole situation. It's going better than I could have ever hoped. So for that, I say thank you to everybody who's been showing up every single day. Welcome, Fran. Baruch Hashem. Tonight we're going to do meditations, we're going to do Q&A. If you have any questions, drop it in the chats. We're going to switch the light to orange, which means meditation. Thank you for the heart, me. Yeah. What? Wait a second. That can't be right. I made a board the other day that was perfectly fitted to the screen. And it said, ask how to join. Ay, 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 yeah, ask how. They're gonna make me do it all over again. Oh, and the boards. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Confetti. Yo, check it out. He got. Congrats. Aharon. He reached level 16 in the fan club. Yes. Yes, Alessandra, clap it up. Let's go. Right? Baruch Hashem. It's great. Isn't it great? So where was I? Yes, we're turning into orange. We're adding the boards. We're doing all this good stuff here. Here we go. Ask how to join. There we go. There we go. Ah, I just deleted it. Yay. Man. Again. Ask how to join. What there? Now. Welcome, Zev. Zev. Now. See if I can make a board. We'll switch to orange. Meditation time. Get in touch with the Creator. Manishmachi. All right. So, in Shar HaGolan, we see the power of meditation. One breath can relax us and keep us grounded. Ready? So let's. Oh, someone's ready to submit inquiries. Let's go. Somebody contacted the Creator. Let's go. Let's go. Questions. Let's get those questions. Baruch Hashem. Haron 2.0 said, LOL, my daughter just said you look like me. Huh. It's funny.
Rav, I remembered, what was it? Energy blockage.
Yeah. Say more.
I feel when I'm trying to take the yawn from the right shoulder, it's like كانوا الشعب وقفها.
The right shoulder feels what? Strained?
One time I was running next to my wife and I fell down. When I fell down, she mocked me falling down, even though after me falling down, I stood up.
Okay. Okay.
Kabbalistically, based on
you have a full recovery right away. Right away. Zechus of Malach Raphael. Zechus of the Torah that we're learning tonight. So this class will be dedicated for Refuah Shlema for your right shoulder. Okay?
Thank you very much. Grand merci. Sorry, man. The English language,
Don't worry about it. It's all good. Right?
I feel my energy in the English language when I try to speak the English.
You think the English pulls you down?
I feel uncomfortable with the language itself. I love to learn Hebrew because I think that the strength in the Hebrew is as strong, maybe stronger maybe stronger
I
than
want you
the
to
Arab.
download an app, by the way, called Duolingo.
Yes, Duolingo.
I want
I
you to
already
download an
downloaded.
app. It's very good for Hebrew. Duolingo. And Safaria. Did you download Safaria yet? I got 2 apps for you to download. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Ask how to join. So 2 apps that I want you to download.
نزلت سفاريا ونزلت ديولينجو.
You got Safaria
ايه
and you got
Raf,
Duolingo.
yes, Raf, and this is me with my breath still closed. I want to reopen my breath. If God, بإذن الله, in God's will.
Right away. Right away. Right away.
I remember there is a way that one can turn on the Rambam, how one can open up the breath. I don't know if you've ever seen the Yanuka doing it. I will try to share a video with you about the Yanuka trying to turn on that thing. I'm trying to أجرب أخبرك عنه.
Ken. Baruch Hashem. So, guys, what are the effects of sin and tikkun? So it's important to know that the effect of one sin is dependent upon the level of the sin. Sorry, so that may be true, but here it says dependent on the level of a soul. So it's dependent on the level of the soul of the person, what they can reach, how much damage that somebody can do. The holier somebody is, the more damage that they can do to the higher worlds, potentially. Thus, someone whose nefesh is from the Malchus of Atzilus will only blemish to the extent and to the root of his soul that is there. This is the case for the rest of the levels as well. However, if a person in a previous Gilgal had a nefesh and a ruach from Asiya and Yitzira and sinned on the level of his ruach, necessitating reincarnation, then even if only the nefesh returns still when he sins, he blemishes Yitzira, as if he had also received the level of ruach. Thank you, Aaron, for 20 units of Go Popular. Thank you. I love it. Love it. Thank you. It is important to know that the effects of one's sin is dependent upon the level of a soul. Thus, someone whose nefesh is from the Malchus of Atzilus will only blemish to the extent and to the root of his soul that is there. This is the case for the rest of the levels as well. However, if a person in a previous Gilgal had a nefesh and a ruach from Asiya and Yitzira and sinned on the level of his ruach, necessitating reincarnation, makara, then even if only the nefesh returns still, when he sins, he blemishes Yitzira as if he had also received the level of ruach. The fact that he had his ruach as well in his previous Gilgal allowed him to blemish it in his current Gilgal, even though he currently only has his nefesh. So, yes, Aharon, thank you for sharing the live. Everybody make sure you go out and share the live. Make sure you go out and share the live. Therefore, when the second person wants to do tshuva, he must perform a tikkun as if he had a nefesh and ruach, and he blemished both. Also regarding tshuva, one needs to know the manner of his golgolim, which we will briefly explain. Now, based upon what we discussed in another place, which is Sarah. Thank you, Reb Michal. Also regarding tshuva, one needs to know the manner of his golgolim, which we will briefly explain now based upon what we have discussed in another place. Suppose that a person, for example, reincarnated 20 to 30 times. He will need to know if the first one had the nefesh, ruach, neshama from Bria, Yitzira, Arsiya, and if he blemished them. If yes, then those who followed it, even if the nefesh alone entered each one, he will have to rectify it as he blemished all of Bria, since the first one that preceded all of them was a nefesh that received light from the neshama of Bria. Thus, to complete his tshuva, he will have to return the light that is he had in the beginning. This is the sword of the pasuk. For she had taken from God double for her sins. For she had taken from God double for her sins. Double. Okay. She had taken from God double for her sins. So, nefesh neshama from Bia. And if you blemish them, if yes, then those that followed it, even if the nefesh alone entered each one, will have to rectify as if they blemished all of Bia. Since the first one that preceded all of them was the nefesh that received light from the neshama of Bria. Thus, to complete his tshuva, you will have to return the light that it had in the beginning. This is the soul of the pasuk, for she has taken from God double for her sins. For sometimes a person will commit a light sin, and they'll be very strict with him, punishing him as if he committed a more severe sin twice what he did. Thus, one cannot fully fathom the ways of God when he sees someone experiencing this. One cannot grasp such matters, but he must trust that all God does is righteous and with justice. However, suppose the first Gilgal through the ninth of the 30, right? So we said about a guy. Let's say a guy that has 30 reincarnations. He comes back to this world in 30 different times. In 9 of, let's say those 30, he only merited a nefesh and a ruach. But for the 10th Gilgal, he merited a neshama, and then sinned and blemished it. Then any sin that resulted during the first 9 only blemished besod ruach and even more likely nefesh. Nevertheless, regarding the 10th and those after it through the 30th, the blemish and the tikkun will be besod neshama. Based upon this, you should be able to figure out any other case. Says Reb Chaim Vital. Thus we find that a person cannot do complete tshuva until he knows his soul root and the levels of the golgolim from his soul type that preceded him. The Zohar, when discussing the pasuk, tell me, you whom my soul loves, Shir 1:7, is adamant about this and says the person needs to know his soul, why it has come into this world, and what it needs to rectify, as it is discussed there at length. So, chapter 7. God bless. What a time to be alive, everybody. Baruch Hashem. Time to learn Torah. In the 7th chapter, in Shara Gugum, Chaim Vital says, 3 types of souls. We've already explained that there are some souls that were not part of Adam Rishon's soul when it was first created. These are truly new souls. Whereas the souls that were already included in Adam Rishon are called old souls. By comparison of which there are 2 types of old souls. Welcome. Psst. Welcome to the live. If you're just joining, come on in. We're learning really cool Torah. Baruch Hashem. If everybody's locked in, let me get a lightning bolt in the chat. Let me get a lightning bolt in the chat. We got a lightning bolt from Aaron. Excellent, very good. I feel like these guys are always flipping over to the other side. Like they're chronically flipping over. You do not want to stay for some reason. See? Keep slipping back. The only real way is to actually just plug it in like a wire. It's the only way. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. It drives my OCD crazy. It's not even about the halacha of it. It just drives me insane when the tefillin keeps flipping over to the white side. I don't know, man. Maybe I have OCD. Baruch Hashem. It's not that big of a deal. I'm being dramatic. That's definitely me being a bit dramatic, Baruch Hashem. So, yeah, everything's good. We're blessed. Yeah, we're blessed. Yeah, we're blessed. Let's go. All right. So we said a lot of good Torah so far, guys. We said a lot of good Torah. We explained that there's 3 types of souls. Neshamot Chadashot. And 2 types of old souls. Yeah. So there are three types. The first being those which were not included under Marisha, and that which were considered to be completely new souls. The second type is the result of Adam's sin, after which his limbs fell off and he was reduced until he was no higher than 100 amos pesod, and laid your hand upon me. Tehillim 139:5. Just as it happened to his body, so too did it happen to his soul. Chagiga 12. Chagiga 12a. Prior to Adam's sin, he was said to have been 500 amos high. If taken literally, then he would have been between 750 to 1,000 feet high, which was certainly possible. However, Kabbalistically, it means that he spanned 5 spiritual worlds, whereas after the sin, he only spanned 1 spiritual world. So there's a big difference that had happened to him. That he used to span 5 spiritual worlds. Now he only spans 1. The sin completely messed it up. Yeah, that's right. So, very good. The second type is a result of Adam's sin, which after his limbs fell off and he was reduced until he was no higher than 100 amos pesod, and you laid your hand upon me, Tehillim 139:5. So just as it happens to his body, so too did it happen to his soul. Chagiga 12. Prior to Adam's sin, he would have already been 500 amos high. So the sparks of his soul which remained after the sin were necessary for regeneration. Himself, after the sin, he fathered Cain and Hevel, and as a Chazal, Pirkei de Rebbe Eliezer, chapter 21, and Zohar say it was from these sparks that they came. These are the second level. So the third level are those sparks of his soul that left him at the time of the sin, of which returned to the depths of the klipos. Chazal allude to them, calling them limbs that fell off. It was from this third level that the soul of Shais, the son of Adam Rishon, was taken. User 1-856-166-798879. What I want you to do is, if you're ready to unlock the next level in your spiritual potential, and if you're ready to get locked in, I want you to go right away. Go down to where you see 2 people, the chat, and send the creator your live contact form. I'm going to pin it right here for you. Boom. Wait, that unpinned it. Now, pin. Boom. Contact form. Fill out a short form to learn more and stay in touch. Okay, so we're learning the Kabbalah here. We're everywhere, guys. We're everywhere. We're coming out of every country. This is Torah. This is global. Baruch Hashem. So, however, if during the time he sins and causes a blemish and then dies, necessitating a return to this world, then he is called an old Gilgal, as we've already explained before. The Nefesh comes to him at birth, but the Ruach cannot come to him until he's 13 years old. Right? And then the Neshama can only become... Yeah. So the Neshama can only become... So the Neshama can only come to a person when he's 20 years old. So now I do a procedure called, I go to the bottom here on TikTok, I click the pen, I click boards. No, and then see, that is a trick. Because I go to board and then it's not there, but I hit the 3 dots. And then I still have a lot of options, but not the one I need. I have poll and gift vote. I have draw and guess. I have lightning Q&A. But what I don't have is, I have co-host, but what I don't have is what I'm looking for. But if I click the two people icon, it tells me who's here. It lets me do true or false. It lets me play games. And there's board right here in the fun kit. It says board. And now I click create board. Okay, once I do that, see now it shows board, but I edit the board. I click add text, right? What text do I want? A text that says join the Torah learning community. Right, because, and the reason is, oops, I messed up. Oh, and then I click create, right? So now the board should show what I wanted to show, except one thing, that it's not big enough for my liking, so I edited it to be across instead of going across the top, and now we'll go. So you guys see where it says the Torah learning community, but you don't see where it says join, and this is what I have to edit now to make sure you can see the word join. So which requires some finesse. Maybe black font that sticks out more. And yet the letter Josephus is here. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the rose, my friend. So that's almost good, except you just can't read the board, right? So no matter what I seem to do, the text doesn't want to be able to show you guys the whole board, unless, what if I do it like that? What if I do it like this? Maybe now. That's pretty close. Now we're talking. So you guys see. So now you see this is join the Torah learning community. Now, Alessandra, I love you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch spots with you, so the board is on the top now. And I switch spots. So now we have Alessandra, Michael, and then the board. Right? Do you feel sad that you're on the bottom now? No, I still love you. It's not that you're on the bottom. You're still here.
No, I still love you too.
Very good. Great. So you see the board? You see what it says? What does it say, Alessandra? Read it out loud.
Join the Torah learning community.
Perfect. So now everyone sees that. And you see this one too?
Yeah. Ask how to get involved.
Ask how to get involved. Yeah. Awesome. Yo, that's it. Now we just chill. It took us an hour and 10 minutes. You see that? No, I'm kidding. It took us literally an hour to just get ready, because there's so much Torah to learn that we're just getting started. You see? Look at all this good stuff we have. Look at Baruch Hashem. So, ask how to get involved. Exactly, Josephus 77. That's what we want. We want everyone to ask how to get involved. So, and the Zohar says, as it was from these sparks when they came, this is the second level. The third level of the sparks of his soul that left him in the time of the sin, which returned to the depths of the Klippas Chazal, allude to them, calling them limbs that fell off. Okay? It was from the third level that the soul of Shaish, the son of Adam and Rishon, was taken. The first level is considered to be a completely new soul. The first level is considered to be a completely new soul. It is to such a soul that has descended to this world, born into a body. A Arizal alluded to when they said, come and see, when a person is born, they give him a nefesh. And if he merits more in this initial life, he's able to achieve the nefesh of Asiyah until the neshama of Asiyah, level after level, as it says, if he merits more without much effort. We have already explained this first level before. Thus, what appeared to be a statement that applies to all first incarnations apparently only applies to the first incarnations of completely new souls. We need a moderator in here. Josephus 77, we love you. Let me get a what's it called? Shout outs for Josephus. Baruch Hashem. Don't worry about what time it is. Baruch Hashem. It's every time. We're beyond time in this class when we learn Torah. However, if during that time he sins and causes a blemish and then dies, necessitating a return to this world, then he is called an old Gilgal, as we've already explained before. Alright, so basically, lo and behold, and very good, so we got 10 peeps. It's 6:13. Yo, we're totally aligned, guys. What's up? We're totally aligned. We got 12,000 likes. It's 6:13 p.m., which is Torah. 6:13 commandments of the Bible. We got 10 people watching. We lost Reb Michal. Reb Michal, oh no. He's probably taking care of something real quick. He'll be back with us in a jiff. So facts, why you're trying to guess? Oh, you're in the Chabad club. So you're on my side. You're on my side. I almost got paranoid. I almost thought you were trying to mess with me, but you're on my side. Oh, I love you. You're in Cali, I suppose. Why do you want to know? To hurt me or to help me? Baruch Hashem. An NFL comes with the kicker, right? He thinks he's coming with a whole deal, but watch, I'm just gonna have to just mute it for now because it's controversy and it's taking away from the Torah. So if anything's distracting the Torah, what I do is we just mute. Now, so bequeath to Cain and Hevel, when they were born, they are considered to be on some level, and I only lost 2 people because of that controversy. Okay, see, we're learning. So 3. Okay, so we're learning. So controversy potentially makes us lose like 1 or 2 people. So we need to be careful. See, that's why a moderator is so important, because we don't want negativity in the chat. That could tank like 20% of the viewers right there. Interesting, no? So bequeath, it's like a Devar Torah. What's up, Bird? What's up, Michael Benson? It's quite the tension, Michael Benson. Despite your mention, I'm fly is Excedrin, migraine. Yo, should I start rapping, guys? Yo. Alright, we're gonna spit some rhymes, guys. You ready? I'm telling you, they're not ready. They're not ready. So we spit some bars right here. Split some bars. And we'll try not to curse also. I'm right here live. Man, they're not ready. They're not ready. Let me get a music emoji if you guys are ready to hear a freestyle. Let me hear a music emoji. Let me see a music emoji in the chat. I'm trying to see if everyone's sleeping here. I don't want to scare people. I don't want to electrify people with too many bars while they're sleeping. Oh, we got 2 bars. We're gonna make it holy. They want us to spit a freestyle. They want us to spit some Torah bars.
What do you feel about it?
They want us to spit a Torah bars. How can I say no? We have to spit some Torah bars.
I don't know. I think you are the Rav here, and I think you decide what to spill and what to not spill here.
Don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a good beat. Watch it turn into a nigga. I didn't say anything yet. That was the advertisement. I hope you're ready to learn some Torah. We get the light like Ora. They can't stop the soldier of God because he's in the battlefield. You know how he feels. He came just today just to teach a class on life so you could learn some Torah, guys. And he's feeling alive. He's glad to be alive because it's a drive and he's in overdrive. He's just like, he can barely survive every day. He's rocking the Torah flames. And you know it's insane. He freestyles right off of the brain. There's no cage that can contain his flows. He's got the bars and the keys and he unleashed everybody who's trapped in their old ways. No, I didn't say the hard and nice try, bless one. You could get blocked from this live if you keep messing around. These battle bars are aimed right in your direction. Man, I can't be rapping the freestyle audience. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it holy and enlightened. I came to teach them the words of the holy God who's in the sky and he's vibrant. He's alive and he's a spiral. Yo, you don't want to go in a spiral. You don't want to find out. That's why we learn the Torah. Every single day reach the light like Ora. Can't stop the soldier of God because he came just to teach you a class. And he knows that he got it and stashed all the teachings. And he sees the flame. And he sees the game that he sees that it can be completely contained. That it's a freestyle game, but it's holy lyrics off the brain. You can reach heaven from the Torah we learn. You don't want to burn. So follow in the ways of the Torah. No, I'm kidding. You're not going to burn. Because it says every Jew gets a portion in heaven. That's in Pirkei Avos. Man, you know that there. Man, you know that. Blessed one, this is your final warning. You say that one more time, you get muted. And it's all love too. This is for your own benefit. Man, I'm feeling like I'm going to be doing what I need to. This is a Torah movement and community. Welcome and join the class by going down and sending a comment to the lives that contains your number and a form to the contact the creator. Aton, what's it to you, my boy? And they said I can't rap also. But here I am, doing both. I'm strapped and I'm rapped also. Man, and I'm rapped with the feeling and I'm rapping with bars. That's 2 raps. Plus we got someone from Lebanon, my favorite student. That's 3 raps. Man, you know what I mean. He's learning way more Torah than y'all. Y'all busy distracted. You don't got the action and not a magnet for rapping when it comes to Torah attraction, and the community is way above average, and we got everybody joining like every single day. That's like at least 5 peeps. Man, I don't get sleep. Man, it's so great. We've been getting great heights every day of the week, man. We reach great heights every day of the week, and we speak this Torah into existence I see. Everything that we speak into existence I breathe is like the dreams of the Torah that we speak, man. Ooh. Oh, yikes. There you go, folks. Ooh. Oh, man.
Question for you.
Oh, man. Thank you, Hashem. What's your question?
Can a non-Jew see the ring of Raphael, Michael, Uriel, and Gabriel?
Getting mystical like Kabbalah while teaching Torah, go all of y'all. I don't do why not. It's like a bar. Well, one more time, Michal.
Sure. Can a non-Jew see the ring of Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael?
They can see it. What? I'm not saying.
Can they?
What? What's the question?
If they can. If a Goyim can.
Use the ring or see the ring?
The ring of the angels.
Use the ring or see the ring? Just see it or use it?
See it.
What do you mean see it? Just look at it?
Feel it. Feel its existence by himself alone.
What? Without the use of technology? Without a telescope? What are you talking about? It's not a magical. What? Like, is it a magical artifact?
No. Feeling the existence of the angels around him.
Okay.
I wish words can describe.
Feel angels.
So,
You're asking me if they can feel the presence of angels, angelic energy?
if they can feel the presence of those angels around them.
Mostly not.
Hmm.
Sometimes, yeah.
Thank you.
If they're in danger. If not, they're just gonna think it's luck. They're gonna think like, oh yeah, I got lucky and or I got lucky and I at the last second or whatever, and they're not gonna think that it's. Sometimes they'll think it's angel. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to everyone who's here. Yeah, let me get a round of applause for everybody who's here tonight who came to learn Torah. Let's get a round of applause. Where's my sound effects team? Here we go. Okay. Any klipa in the chat? Let me just scan the chat for some klipa. Oh, okay, let me get rid of something. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, scholars and citizens, so we're learning a holy piece of Torah from Chaim Vital. That when these sparks came as a part of Adam, they did not come to rectify themselves, for even though they were part of him, they did not belong to him when they came later. For even though they were a part of him, they did not belong to him when they came later as part of Cain and Hevel during the life of Adam. This was also not considered a true incarnation, since again, they did not come for themselves because they had yet to be divided into individual sparks in their own bodies. Rather, they were only included in the bodies of Cain and Hevel. So, you guys here? So what do we learn? What do we learn, guys? We learn that only once any of these sparks later broke off and entered the world into a body of their own, it is considered an actual coming. It's considered an actual coming only if, so during his first time in the world of a new soul that comes to him, we explain in respect to the way that it can achieve the nefesh of Asiyah. It cannot achieve more than this, which is a difference between the first level and the second level. The reason for this, because this difference is that when Adam Rishon sinned, he lost the Zehira Ilah, as mentioned. The Zohar, Sisrei Torah, Kedoshim 83a, which is the levels of Ruach, Nefesh, Chai, and Yechida, of the world of Atzilus, they are called the Zehira Ilah, and rather than fall into the Klippas, they were taken up to their places. So thus, of all the levels of Atzilus called Zehira Ilah, only the Nefesh of Atzilus remains. So thus, when these sparks that were included in Cain and Hevel come to the world for the first time, they come only to reach into the level of the Nefesh of Atzilus and no more. However, completely new souls can grow from the Nefesh of Asiyah to the heights of Atzilus called Zehira Ilah. This is an advantage of the first level over the second level. So through sleep, there's another advantage of a new soul, also called level 1. When it comes into the world for the first time, it can easily go from the Nefesh of Asiyah until the Neshama, as we've already mentioned, until it makes the Nefesh of the dwelling place on the throne of the Ruach, and the Ruach of the Neshama, and so on. Each level resides on top of the level below it, which resides on top of the level below it, etc. However, this is not the case for level 2. Which are the sparks that were included in Cain and Hevel. However, even though they achieve a high level of Nefesh of Atzilus the first time, still it will not be the ease with level 1. It will not be with the ease of level 1. This is what we spoke about in chapter 3 regarding the Sod of Ibum in the Pasuk with my soul and Nefesh yet longed. For after a Nefesh has become completely rectified, it leaves the person at night while he still sleeps, and the Nefesh of a convert enters him instead in the morning. At night, when a person sleeps, he deposits his soul above. Normally, the soul comes back the next morning to continue on with his tikkun, which is in the case of a completed nefesh, would it not be necessary, therefore remains above and instead of the nefesh of a convert returns to this place to make possible the tikkun of the ruach during a single lifetime. Very good. So this is the gate of reincarnation by Isaac Luria. The Arizal. So the ruach of man himself will be enclosed within the nefesh until it's completely rectified, at which point the first nefesh will return to the body. From that point onward, they remain together with the nefesh becoming the throne for its own ruach. If after that, that person merits even more, then his nefesh and ruach will leave him at night, and in the morning his neshama will enter him and remain there until completely rectified. After that time, if nefesh and ruach will re-enter him, and the 3 levels will remain together. However, if all this is only the great effort and difficulty after focusing intently, but so the pasuk, if he would take notice of him, then he would gather into himself his ruach and his neshama. Of 34:14, that is, if he is a wise person, he will understand the intention of which he spoke with so yibam at night, and focus his heart with the intention of gathering his ruach and his neshama within the body, that he will be at the end, that he will end the need for additional gilgulim. Yeah, bless me, right? So, wow, that's a lot of stuff. So, with the proper wisdom, understanding, and intention, a person who might normally have required many different gilgulim to rectify his nefesh, his ruach, and his neshama can use the sleep process. Ooh. The sleep process. How does one use the sleep process to achieve a higher level? You see, the more intense the Torah, the more intense the Klippa. The Ruach of man himself will be enclosed in the Nefesh until they're completely rectified, at which point the first Nefesh will return to the body. From that point onward, they will remain together, with the Nefesh becoming the throne for its own Ruach. If after that the person merits even more, then his Nefesh and his Ruach will leave him at night, and in the morning his Neshama will enter him and remain there until completely rectified. If after that time his Nefesh and Ruach will re-enter him, and the 3 levels will remain together. However, if after all this great effort and difficulty, and after focusing intently, but so the pasuk, if he would rather take notice of him, then he would gather into himself his Ruach and Neshama. Of 34:14. That is, if you'd be a wise person who understands his intention of which we would speak, but so even Menayin focuses hard on the intentions of gathering his ruach and neshama within his body, then he will end the need for additional gilgulim. Pretty simple, right? With the proper wisdom, understanding, and intention, a person who might normally have required many different gilgulim to rectify his nefesh, ruach, and neshama can use the sleep process as a way to do it all during one incarnation. You can do it all in one incarnation. Hey, love you, B. You come in peace, right? Not to be like phone almost unalived. So, guys, the ruach of a man itself will be enclosed within his nefesh until it's completely rectified, at which point the first nefesh will return to the early death for certain righteous people. So a person may completely rectify his nefesh, but not know how to draw his ruach to him to rectify it by leaving his nefesh at night, by using the pasuk with my soul, nafshi, I long. This person must therefore die in order to rectify his ruach in the second body. When he does, his nefesh will join him. Likewise, if by this time he still does not know how to send his ruach away at night in order to draw his neshama to rectify it, then he will have to die a second time, so his neshama can enter the third body and become rectified after that point, which we all come back together as nefesh, ruach, and neshama, as discussed before. Remarkably, this is why some people, completely righteous people, die early in life, like Rabbi Nachman of Breslov died when he was 38. The Arizal died when he was 38. The Ramchal died when he was 38. Rabbi Chaim Vital died when he was 77. That's just a completely random outlier, right? Remarkably, this is why some completely righteous people die early in life after having rectified their nefesh. After only a few years, they did not know how to draw down their ruach by sending away their nefesh using the intention we mentioned earlier, and therefore there's no reason to delay their time in this world. Just the opposite, they leave it early in order that the ruach has already entered the second body and become rectified. The same is true for righteous people who merited their nefesh and ruach and rectified them and did not know how to send them away and draw down their neshama. This is the sort of the pasuk, they died but not with wisdom. Iyah 4:21. For sometimes people die due to a lack of wisdom, not knowing how to draw down their ruach or their neshama. So eventually, when somebody reaches the level of their neshama, right? I'll see you when you return, my dear. I'll see you when you return, my dear. So remarkably, this is why some completely righteous people die early in life, chas v'shalom. So we don't want to be like that. So, but what is this? This means someone should learn Torah every single day and not worry about this. But they should still learn this anyways because it's interesting. The advantage level 2, that the birth of a person merits a nefesh and is worthy of 13 years and 1 day. So that's when the nefesh, that's when the ruach, level 2 of the soul, that's when the level 2 of the soul hits the person. Okay? That's when level... Okay, guys, so far, so good? So far, so good. Right? So far, so good? Bye. So, guys, Let me get a lightning bolt in the chat if you're still locked in. Let me get a lightning bolt in the chat if you're still locked in and you're focused and you're like Aharon. You're like Aharon, you're locked in. Or you're like Michal, who didn't want to send a lightning bolt, but he sent his backflip, which is basically just as good, if not better. So you did your backflip, which means Baruch Hashem. Very good. Alexandra liked the live. Yeah, she's been tapping away, huh? You've been tapping, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Guys, tap the screen if you're locked in with me. Tap the screen if you're locked in with me. 16,300 taps so far in this live. 16,300 taps so far in this live. That means 16,300 soul sparks of Torah. So that's what it means. It means that we achieve 16.5 thousand units of Kedusha. This is not for all lives, by the way. If somebody's like on the camera, committing sins, then those likes are likes from the other side. That's called likes of Klipa. Those are Klipa likes. But these likes in this live, as long as we're learning Torah, these likes are. So we have 16.8 thousand Kedusha sparks. It's Yotzot. 16.9. And it's about to be 17. So Joey thinks that that night is not a time for tefillin, bro. So let me just mute him because that's not respectful. Sorry, we have to say things in a respectful way. So the way it works is, but I'll tell you like this. That there's no rule that you have to take off your tefillin. So you're allowed to wear it all day. And you don't even know what time zone I'm in. So technically, it's, first of all, not even night here. So Baruch Hashem. Make sure to say things in a respectful way. Baruch Hashem, very good. Or, you actually see what we do is if somebody makes a comment, he identifies, it's like setting up a flare. That, it's branded Team Klipa. It's like, flare, shoo. It's like sends out a signal. So I'm like, oh, great. Better the Klipa with a flare gun than the Klipa who hides silently waiting to disrupt the flow in more malicious ways and more deliberate ways. Rather, the lower level Klipa that announces itself so we can take action. So, like this money guy over here, right? Boom. We're not here to talk about... We're here to talk about Torah. Very simple. You know what I mean? Either... So now, it could be sunrise for all I know. Yeah, it could be anything, right? So this is why we don't assume. We ask respectful questions. Now, and even the premise, we have to know, first of all, the halachos of tefillah. So that there's the halachos of tefillin, right? We have to know that the longer that somebody wears it, the better. The longer someone wears tefillin, the better. Pretty much you want to take it off, I mean, when it gets night. So that's pretty much, if there's any daylight, you're fine. You want to take it off before it gets basically dark. And then even there are some people who hold that even after dark you could still wear it, but I'm not that extreme, I'm not saying people should go crazy, but there's people who wear it even without a bracha, but even, I know one group in Israel that wears it at night, the whole night. I don't know if they're doing the right thing or not. No idea. It's not for me to judge. See, this is why. What does it say? What do I know? I know it says, the Rambam says that one should wear tefillin all day long. All day means? No, by the way, so Eki, so I'm not going to mute you because, and see, it's funny because I'm going to prove you wrong by not muting you, right? By me not muting you, I'm showing you that I don't mute people because they don't agree with me. It's the way he says it. If he says like, "Hi sir, thank you so much for your live. There's one thing that's bothering me. I noticed that they taught me in school that you're supposed to wear tefillin at 9:30 a.m., let's say, or that you're supposed to make Zman Kriya Shema before a certain time in the morning. So by any chance, can you let me know politely why, I respect your life. Thank you so much for all the energy and the time and the blood and the sweat and the tears. And I know that you literally bleed to teach Torah on live every day, and you show up every day for 2 hours straight, even if you're tired, even if you're exhausted, even if you want to drop from exhaustion. So I really appreciate you. And can I ask you a question? Something that's been bothering me, why you're wearing it now?" That's how you ask. You see the difference between that and disrespect? One is the right way to ask. The other, so that is called Hilchas Derech Eretz. So now you guys know what's proper conduct and what's improper conduct in a life. Examples of proper conduct is coming in, saying hi, saying thank you for having me alive, asking nice questions in a nice, patient, polite way, raising your hand, saying hi, can I ask a question, saying hi, love what you do, something's been bothering me, why are you wearing tefillin? There's so many nice ways, good ways. And then the example of not nice is like for example, right here, somebody came in, Joe says cyber Jew, right? So right away, right, that's just klipa behavior. So we mute and we block. And then TikTok asks me to confirm, so I click confirm, and then he's out. So boom, and now, so he lost. Why? It's such a pity that because of one comment, he loses access for the whole 2 hours of the live, and now he has to wait till tomorrow to come in and do the same nonsense again and get blocked again, or do tshuva, repentance, and say, "Oh, I'm going to come in and be nice this time." So Joe is an excellent example, yeah. So thank you, Joe. So, Baruch Hashem. So I hope everybody's clear. I'm not going to repeat that. So that's the one-time explanation of what's considered proper conduct in a live. And you know why I don't have to repeat it? Because now that everybody's here and everybody heard it, it's going to be part of the culture of our life from here on out. Which is, we don't just... I saw a video once, for example, of Mike Tyson. Somebody came over to him and said, "Mike," and he jumps, he gets all scared, right? And he's like, "You don't have to come up, you don't have to jump up on me like that, right? You don't have to, like when you go over to somebody and say hi, right? You can say like, 'Excuse me, sir, hey, I saw you, how are you?' You don't have to be like, jump scare somebody every time, or like jump in someone's face, or yell in someone's face and jump them and scare them. Like even when you ask a question, you don't have to, you know what I mean? There's two ways to ask. There's a nice way, and then there's like why you, like, you know what I mean? Like, why, like, so that's like a klipa question, and then the nice question is a good question. So, boom, perfect. So now that's that. Welcome to Fax, member of the Chabad Club. Perfect. Welcome. Welcome. For anyone who's just joining, come in, drop a comment, say hi on the live. Come in, say hi, say where you're from, follow me. Mariam Gandal, what's the problem? What's the issue? We will answer your if you have a question.
She was asking, how did you convert in your religion?
How does one convert to Judaism? Oh, that's a long story. You have to follow all 613 commandments in the Torah. So, it's a lot of work. But you don't have to be Jewish to find God. You can still find God. Of course, you can. God. Everybody is a creature of God. You can pray. You can learn Torah. Even you can pray. Do everything. To answer your question, forget about it. Forget about it. No pork on my fork. No pork on our forks. Right, Reb Michael? No porks on our forks. It's not halal. It is not halal. And certainly not kosher. Right? Guys, we got 20K likes. What? What? Let's celebrate. Ah. Yo, it's crazy, bro. There's 12 people on here. There's 20,000 likes. That's crazy, bro. 13 people. That's a lot, yo. Baruch Hashem. Guys, let's celebrate, bro. Get the likes higher. Tap the screen if you're with me, everybody. Tap the screen. Esther S. LOL. Tap the screen if you're with me, Esther 4579. Because Esther's 1 through Esther 4578 were taken. I know the struggle. The struggle is real. Be yourself. An original is worth more than 1,000,000 copies. One original is worth more than 1,000,000 copies. Right, Esther? Blessings to you and your family. Blessings to you and your family, Baruch Hashem. Oh, and we also have, and by the way, if you're interested in Torah classes and one-on-one guidance and everything, all this good stuff, there's one slot left in the class. So run down. Whoever contacts the live creator first, right now, gets the discount and gets the last slot. Boom. Amen. Welcome, Kate R. Welcome. She gets put to work right away. We got already one free Palestine. We already got one free Schmalestine. One free Schmalestine. One, do you eat pork? One, do you eat smork? One, hala ushmakba.
Hello.
Man, hi, how's it going?
Good. Sorry I'm late.
You're late? Oh, yeah, you're late.
You know.
I just noticed. You shouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have even noticed. Since you said it, I was like, wait, you're late? Oh, she's late. No, we're not gonna penalize you. Baruch Hashem, how are you? How was your day?
Baruch Hashem. Good, busy. But you know, that's the way you want it to be, right?
Yes. Thank you for the heart me. Yes, everybody join the Chabad club. Matthias became number 20 in the Chabad club. And I should really check, honestly, we have some announcements to make soon. Very exciting announcements to make. Very good stuff. We have tons of momentum. We have people joining our community every single day without fail. So Esther S. asked if I am Chabad. No, so Chabad stands for Chachma Bina Das. So I'm not Chabad. I love Chabad, and they're like my cousins. So I'm Hasidish. I love Chabad. They're like my cousins. But I myself am not limited to any particular group. I am unlimited, meaning that I'm independent, not limited to any group. I'm not related to any cult. I'm not related to any organization, which means that I am independent. You know what that means? That means we don't take bribes. We're not brainwashed. We don't do cult stuff. We're completely independent, Baruch Hashem. Now, so the Arizal, we know the Chachma Bina Das comes from the Sfirot. That's why our club is called which is why the club is called Chabad Club, and it's called Chachma Bina. It's an acronym for Chachma Bina Das. So thank you for asking, because you gave me the platform to be able to, the slot to be able to No, Manishma Yechiel, brachas to you, no? I see you, brachas. Brachas to you, brachas to your family. Yechiel, you're from Baltimore. Good for you, Baruch Hashem. Yeah. All right, guys, tap the screen if you're with me. So first of all, boom. Let there be blue. Everybody. Jesse, my whole life. Jesse Revivo, thanks for asking. I've been Orthodox Jewish my entire life. Since diapers. Crazy to think about it, actually. You got me thinking. Thank you for that question, by the way. Questions like that. Like, without meaning to try to tear down the live. That's a good question. How long have I been Orthodox? Since birth, guys. Since diapers. My whole life. Thank God that led me to you guys and to give this platform. Make sure everybody runs and joins the live group right away. And by the way, guys, drop where you're from. I want to see where everybody's from in the chat. Drop where everyone's tuning in from, since the womb. From the womb to the tomb. From the womb to the tomb. Join the club. Yes, Kate. Katriyalla, join the club. Do not delay. There's one slot left. Do not delay. Plus, if you act in the next 5 minutes, you get a discount. If you don't, then no. But if you do, think positive. But if you do, you get the discount. So I know that you guys are ready and you're serious and you're ready to invest in yourself. That's why you're going to take that step. You're going to run down and click the 2-person icon on the bottom left of the screen over here. And you're going to poke it. It's going to pop up. And you're going to... Yeah, you can even see it while I'm talking. You can even see it. You just pop the button, pop the button, and then you say, hey Rob, here's my number. I want to learn Torah. Add me to the community. Right? Right, Rafi? Baruch Hashem. The sound of silence. Don't you just love the sound of no comeback? Like when you mute somebody and they can't come back, and you're just like, thank God. When I say come back, I mean they can't give a verbal comeback right after you mute them. You know what I mean? So it removes the immediate ability for them to return the sting or whatever. It's an interesting phenomena I noticed. Not that I don't like to get too wrapped up in these things, but since we're here muting people anyways, because they give us no choice, right? They come in and say like, free Schmalestein, right? Rafaela! Because of that, you're the real hero. And you know what I want you to do right away? I want you to jump down. You see where it shows 2 people? You're going to go into the chat, and you see the form where it says contact the creator? You're going to go right ahead, fill out that form, and we're going to add you to the community. Yeah, we're going to add you to the community right away where we post wonderful Torah and you can make friends. What a privilege and what a wonderful thing. So without further ado, let me pin this contact form, Shmegegi. Alright, call it the contact form, Shmegegi, as of right now. And I just, right? You guys see it? You guys see the Shmegegi? Fill out a short form to learn more and stay in touch. Alex Hoffman! Alex Hoffman, Alex Hoffman, Alex Hoffman, ay. Alex Hoffman, Alex Hoffman. No, Sadako, what's going on? Tell me. Tell us everything. Tell us all. Bear it all. Share with us everything that's going on with you. Everything from A to Z. Back to A. Hi. Baruch Hashem. Hi, Baruch Hashem. Wow. I see the island. Everyone's here. Everyone's plugged in. There's a difference on some nights when everyone's here physically, but everyone's here energetically, and that's the next level. You think I don't feel when everyone's here energetically and plugged in and focused? We can feel it. It's a big difference. Baruch Hashem. And then there's nights where maybe one of the island will carry the rest of the group on their shoulders. That's tough for somebody, but sometimes it happens. That's where responsibility is brought, right? If you ever see a day where the members of your family are having a slow day and you're locked in, that's your time to step up and carry the group. You know what I mean? That's your chance to shine. You know, if you ever see... So sometimes I'm carrying the group a little bit, but not tonight, guys. Tonight, you guys are all locked in. And if anybody has a question, you know what you can do? Instead of saying, let me join, ask the question in the comments. instead of saying let me join, you can totally get muted. Mute gun. Thank you, moderator. Catriella, everybody. Yes. Do not mess with Catriella. We have no patience. Collectively, we have no patience for Klipa. You see, we have a lot of patience for people who genuinely know. You ever notice how we have unlimited patience? Isn't it so funny how as a group we have unlimited patience for someone who genuinely comes in, who asks sincere questions, who wants to learn? Unlimited patience. But then if somebody has klipa and they're like this and that, we have zero. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
This is how it's supposed to be. There's reason. Because we're supposed to act like a mensch, right, guys? I don't know why we still have to say this. But when you act like a mensch in the chat, ask questions, nicely, this, that. Baruch Hashem, like most of you are doing. So very, very good. And then Catriella, right? The few people who sneak through, who decide to play games. Rafaela, thank you for following me. Yes, very good. The first step. I believe that you're ready. And I believe you know you're ready. Let's go, let's get it. And I send out a bracha to you as well, and to your own family. Guys, whoever puts the pray your hands emoji in the chat first gets a blessing right now. Michal. And by the way, guys, if you didn't get first place, if you weren't the first, don't worry, there'll be more opportunities very shortly. But Michal won this round. But Michal, you should be Matzliach in not only the Torah class, but you should also be Matzliach in Bitcoin. You should become successful. You should increase your Torah learning and your Torah knowledge. You should come to this class every single day like you have been doing and continue to be the star that you have been. All right, round 2. I have energy for another blessing. So whoever puts the prayer hands in the chat first gets it. All right, Catriella. My dear, you should have the most success that you've ever had in your life, more than any year in the past. This year should be tenfold the success and the Torah learning and the vitality and the health and abundance and the prosperity in your life. This year, tenfold more than any year before. All right. One more, guys. One more. Sean. Oh, Sean, my boy Sean was right on it, man. He was right on it. Child of God, next time. I got you next time. Don't worry. Nah, don't worry. No. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be blessed. Don't worry. This is for entertainment purposes. Don't worry. It's not like, oh, if you don't make it, you're going to be not blessed. God forbid. God forbid. All right, Sean, my guy. Sean, I want to say like this. I want you, Sean Yehochanan. I want you to, this year, I want you to have the most. This year, I want you to be the best year in Torah that you've ever had. I want you to study Torah every single day, at least 10 minutes every single day. And everything that you're thinking about will come true. Everything you're planning on will be successful. That's a guarantee from Hashem. Amen. Amen. Ooh, I felt that last one. All right, yeah, that's all I got, guys. I can't be giving out too many because I'm going to get exhausted. So I think that my limit is basically 3 per live. That makes sense. Because there's a lot of energy that flows through. I'll be honest with you. Like, I didn't in the beginning. I didn't really know this, and I tried to give a lot of blessings. And what happened is that I got super burnt out. I'm gonna tell you guys a funny story. In the beginning, when I was starting healing, this is like already over 10 years ago. Like every young mystic / healer, I was like very overly confident. So I was trying to give out a lot of blessings, and I got so burnt out, and I could not move. I was physically sick for days because I didn't know my own limits. But you know what I learned though? What I learned is 3 per live. And yeah, and what it shows is that these blessings are not just like, there's a lot of energy that goes in. Our words and our intentions have a lot of effect. And where are the apples? Tapuach. Well, you're going to start speaking again, right? And, but it's interesting. No, it's interesting. But yeah, these blessings are like mini Torah bursts of electricity from Hashem. And they do take energy out of the person who gives it. I'll tell you another story, guys. Today is my grandmother's birthday. She gave me a blessing today. So maybe that's why I have the extra energy to be able to bless you guys here on live. But yes, it's my grandmother's birthday today. And she blessed me today. So Sean, yeah, this will be your year. This will be your year in Torah. By the way, Sean, I want you to go ahead and contact Creator. Fill out the form right away. We're going to get you into the community.
Rav, I want to wish your grandmother a very happy birthday. May this year to be better and better than the previous years, and inshallah for the better and better in the future.
Inshallah. Amen.
Amen.
Ooh, we got a lot of happy birthdays to my grandmother. Baruch Hashem, I'm going to take a picture. I have to take a picture of all these comments and show her. Oh my God, she's going to get such a kick out of this. We got like 5 people wished her a happy birthday, so I'll send her the screenshots of that. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Zohar time. What time is it? Zohar time. Ready? Let's go. From new moons to new moons. Why? Because the patriarch, Holy Chariot, the patriarchs, the Holy Makavah, ask Hashem to bless her with even more years. Oh, wow, what a tzaddik. Now we definitely need you to go down, contact the live creator, pop on over and join the class. Yeah, 31.7K likes, guys. 31.7K. And Kate, that was excellent timing, right? Excellent timing. And from Shabbos to Shabbos, for the seventh of all those days is crowned, as is written, God bless the seventh day in Halak. God bless the seventh day. And he rested. And he rested. And he rested. Rested, opposite of action, opposite of activity. He took a nap. He took a good old... No, you can't say that. You can't say that. I'm joking. You can't say that. Hashem doesn't take naps like that. But he doesn't take naps. So, but on the seventh day he rested. He did not work. This we know. Welcome to everyone who's joining in. We love you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the community. Hugs and kisses. XOXO. Blessings to you and your family. Just a little break. Just a little break. Just a little break. God doesn't take naps, but you know who does take naps? I'll tell you who does take naps. Good morning. Wow. That was good. That was restorative. Alex. Shafala. Right away. You should have refuah shalema. You should have a refuah shalema right away. And your headache should go away. And no good headache. No, we don't want that. It should be right away good. No need for that. No need for that. For the headache thing. No more. From now on, no more headache. That was a thing of the past. Yesterday I had a headache. A while ago I had a headache. I used to be somebody who had a headache. This was an event that used to be, you were somebody who, in the past, was someone who used to have a headache. Now, you're somebody who no longer, you're somebody who no longer has that. Who no longer has that headache. That's your new reality now, Baruch Hashem. So sometimes you just have to toss your old reality out. Not every reality, guys, is meant to be your reality. Sometimes if something's not working, throw out the old world and do a new. Thank you, Michael. Michal. Ricky. Rivka is here. Rivka Imenu. 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 Brachas to you. Rivka Imenu. Rivka Imenu. Moderators. Rivka Imenu. We got the Og pack. Smells like woof. That smells like klipa. Thank you, moderators. Rivka, Rivka, welcome, Rivka, 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 welcome, Rivka, Rivka, Rivka. Also, she goes by Ricky too. I encourage you to contact the content creator. Yes. Very good. Michael, very good. Baruch Hashem, Rabbi. May Hashem bless you and your family. I have to get ready for work. God bless all. May you be blessed, and may your work be blessed, and may Hashem bless you, that your work should be full of wondrous blessings, and may you walk in all prosperity, and may this year be a prosperous one for you, unto you, and all of Israel. All right, Y Ruby 1369, you're out. Sorry, but it smells like klipa. Ay 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 I'm gonna miss you. I'll pray for you. Shalom, makoreh. Makoreh. Ariel Safradi. Ariel Safradi. Ariel Safradi. Ariel Safradi. Brachim Abayim. Ariel Safradi. Ariel. Ariel Safradi. The real name is too holy and we don't know the true pronunciation. Very good, Sean. Ooh, yeah, catfish. I'm back now. Is about to be muted again. He came back for a double. He came back for a double whammy, everybody. Right, child of God, double mute. אתה יודע עברית, אתה יודע לימוד תורה. כן. אתה יודע זוהר, אתה יודע קטעי אריזל, אתה יודע שער רוח הקודש, אתה יודע שער הגולגולים, אתה יודע More Nevuchim. Today we posted in the Torah chat More of a Nevuchim, Guide to the Perplexed by the Rambam, by Moshe Maimonides. Anisha Tok. Pachri, you know what I'll do. Why am I getting so guys? Am I getting into a mood? Am I getting narcissist? Am I getting ultimatum-y over here? Or is that my response to the narcissism? See, I'm in a bit of a fork in the roads as a mystic. I'm trying to figure out, am I becoming, right, am I reacting narcissistically to Pochri, or am I just reacting like anybody would to someone who's trying to neg me on and get a reaction out of me, which would be pretty much detached and boundaried. I guess we'll put it to a vote. What about that? Should we put it to a vote? We'll see where you guys... Yeah, guys. Yo, you guys could be like my counsel. This is lit. All right, guys. Let's put it to a vote. Do you guys think that I am being narcissistic? Because when Patri basically said, she's like, do you speak Ivrit? So I said, do you know? And I responded back in Ivrit, Ata yodea Talmud Torah, Ata yodea Zohar, Ata yodea this, that. And she says, Shatok, be quiet. So I responded, you know what? You know what I'll do? Here's an ultimatum. Either you be respectful or I will mute you. So then when I was making that ultimatum, that's when I stopped. And I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think? Am I falling to her level by making an ultimatum? Or is that the basic respect that I should demand and say either be respectful or bounce?
Be respectful or bounce.
Be respectful or bounce. Okay, yeah. Looks like
And I can help you bounce.
And
If you need customer service and assistance to bounce, I will help you do that.
Catriella, well, she's very nice. She'll show you the way. You know, she'll show you to the door and everything. Super polite. Here's the door. Do you want to kiss the mezuzah on your way out? now.
Mezuzah is asphalt. Your choice.
Now we're already messing around. You want to kiss the mezuzah on your way out, right? Give me a ride, Josh.
Spot, you're here.
Oh, Poker Padre speaks English, guys. Ooh, so now she probably feels either exposed. See, wait, I want to see. Let's see what her reaction is. Let's see what her reaction is in English. I'm curious.
Okay, well, somebody who can't stop saying, "Can I join?" while they're here needs to go.
Oh, car spot. No, it just means he's like 12 years old. This is what children do. He's not. No, he's a good kid. He's just a kid. I love you.
Be a
Car
kid?
spot Jamaica. Can you join? You have a question? Yeah. We'll let you up. You ask one question, okay? Can you do that? Can we let you up? If I let you up, can you promise to behave yourself for one question? I know you can. I know you can. I'm believing in you, okay? Please do. I know you're not going to let me down. I know you're not going to let me down. I want to hear your question.
In your life, done something bad.
How are you, dear?
Good, I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
What time is it for you?
Why? You want to say why? You want to ask me why I'm wearing tefillin?
Yes.
How did I know?
Because it's night for me.
And? What's the problem?
Like, I was wondering.
Oh, okay. So, no, this is good. This is good. So, you're allowed to wear tefillin all day. The Rambam actually says once you wear tefillin all day, the only reason why we take it off is for not to confuse people. But since nowadays everybody asks every 5 seconds anyways, we're allowed, like, I'm not confusing anybody. You just asked me, so I told you. Right?
Isn't it a sin to put on tefillin at night?
Oh no. Look, it doesn't say it in the Torah. Where does it say that it's a sin?
It doesn't say in the Torah to wear a kippah. Not everything has to say in the Torah.
It's not like I love you, Baruch Hashem. No, you're making a good argument. It doesn't say so here. It happens to be like this, okay? You're allowed. So the Rambam does say to wear tefillin all day. That means when it gets dark, you're supposed to take it off. Now, it happens to be I am in Los Angeles where it's literally about to turn dark, actually. Let's see what color the sky is. That will determine the verdict. Yeah, so it's pretty much about to turn dark. So thank you for commenting. Because it's literally on the verge now. Now is the time to take it off, guys. So
And also, what do you mean by I'm a child? I'm bar mitzvah.
You're a child? No, you're a very adult child.
And
very adult child, I guess. No, you know what I mean. No, you. Hold on, let me just take off my tefillin, okay? Baruch Hashem. So yeah, it just became dark. So
but you can only put on tefillin 4 a.m. from the morning, from the night.
no.
I'm on. Yes, it says it right here.
Oh, you want to argue with me? So where does it say it? Show me where it says it.
Okay, I'll send you a screenshot.
Send me to the DMs, because if you have a place in halacha that literally says, which you don't because it doesn't say this anywhere, but if you do, send it to my DM where it says that it says that you need to take off your tefillin after chatzos. It doesn't say anywhere you have to take off your tefillin. You know where you heard that from? This is because your rabbi told you this because his rabbi told him, but it's not a real halacha. Somehow, people wanted to, you know what I mean? Control society. So they started making up extra halachas just to be annoying. One of the halachas they made up is you need to take off your tefillin because it makes people jealous or it makes people feel like why does he have his tefillin? Like for example, if you have your tefillin on at lunchtime and someone took their tefillin off at breakfast, he's like, oh, whoa, this guy thinks he's holier than me. So it's kind of like stuff like that, but you have to know your audience. Like, did you?
Whoa, how'd you do that so fast? I left and then it's off.
Car spot. When you saw me wearing tefillin, did you think, oh, why is he wearing tefillin now? Who does he think he is?
No.
So then there's no problem. As long as you know that people are not going to freak out because you're wearing tefillin.
And I also want to apologize because what I said was wrong.
Oh my goodness, that is so mature. Wow.
And you're all right.
Bar mitzvah. I love this.
Yeah, that really is mature. Very, very good. Thank you.
It really is.
Very
I gotta go to sleep.
We love you very much.
Bye, I love you too.
Very good. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, like I thought, I was pretty sure that it doesn't say in halacha. You know why? You know how I know? Because my rebbeim, they would have shown, like, if that was written down, trust me, they would have showed it to us a million times in school. Like, they would have made us memorize that one. They would have been like, see, it says right here, you must take off your tefillin at X time, right? The rabbis are very specific. When they say something, they're very specific about it. So that's why when he said that it says you need to take off your tefillin, I'm like, probably not. But if you can find that, because listen, I could be wrong. So if you can find like this in a sefer that it says you need to take off your tefillin during the day, then send it to me. As far as from what I understand, there are certain halachot that community members oh, great, you're in LA, so come get a bracha. Boris Chaim Akov. And also make sure to go down, join the Torah community. We have a Torah group that we post wonderful Torah every single day. You can make friends. Send me your number to my WhatsApp group, and the link is in the bio as well. So Baruch Hashem. Now, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. So why am I bringing all this up? Because it shows how does halacha work. So we have a set of texts where we have the Torah, the Beis Yosef. We have Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, the Shulchan Aruch. So like a bunch of works that the rabbis, they had all these arguments and they figured out that at the end of the day, to make it simple, you have a set of halachot that in general, most Orthodox Jews just follow, and they just follow it for the sake of a mainstream approach in order to agree on something. Otherwise, it's crazy. And if nobody agrees on anything, then it's chaos. So they came up with a body of halacha that in general people agree on, and it's called Minhag Klal Yisrael. So 100% behave. I don't know what you mean by that, but just to make it easier for myself. Okay. So. All right. Guys, you want to take a trip? Should we take a trip to the market? Get a little drink or something, a little snack. I think so. I think so. Ruane, we're getting pumped. We're getting pumped. Ready to go get some snacks. We're ready to go get some snacks. Oh, and low key, 41.2K likes. Low key, time for a field trip. Low key. Low key. Oh, this is great. Okay, guys. Ready? So we're going from the fourth floor, which is the world of Atzilus, down to the first floor, which is the world of Asiya. So we're traveling all the way from Atzilus, the highest world, to the world of food and drink and mundane activity. Rowan, are you serious, bro? You know it's Tuesday, right? Oh, so you take the stairs. Oh, I didn't understand what you meant. So you take the stairs on Shabbos. Oh, yes. Alex, does the elevator have a Shabbos setting? Thank you for taking us for a walk. Yeah, guys, of course. This is in honor of Alex Hoffman, that he should have a refuah shalema and be healed of his headache immediately. He should be immediately healed of his headache right away. Right away. No question. As soon as possible. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're definitely in good shape over here. I think I'm gonna get one more thing before we go. Maybe one more. I can't decide, but oh yeah, all right, I know what it is. Let's go. God bless. Who's in charge, huh? So I paid with the phone, so boom, paid with you guys. Okay. Thank you. So, all right, yeah, there we have it. There we have it. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaroi. I'll show you guys when I get up. Child of God. I'll tell you. Yeah, I know, right? A bunch of people here were complaining. I heard people complaining, and I also jumped too. I was like, nah, it's not too loud. It's like a jump scare. Oh, wow. Now it's time to go back up. So meditate that we're going back up to the world of Atzilus. That's the fourth floor. Boom. Fourth floor. And that's the outer lobby. Hey, got the munch right here. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? First up, we have Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Next up, Chex Mix. Delicious. And then Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. Because I'm pretty sure if I have this much of the real Dr. Pepper, I'm probably going to go into a sugar coma, and I don't want to do that. So, Diet Dr. Pepper. Although they're saying now that fake sweeteners cause brain damage. I don't know. All right, guys. So we're going to take a bite out of the ice cream. Yeah, Catriella. That's right. Just block them. Don't even worry about it. Just block. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mizonot.
Amen.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. ACS. Did I mute you yesterday? What did I mute you for yesterday? I can't remember. Did I? Oh, yeah, because you wouldn't tell me what your name was. There was a few red flags. You wouldn't tell me what your name was. ACS. You have 3 followers, and you... brand new account, and you also... Alright, I guess you're on a tight leash, but we love you. We love you on a tight leash. Oh, man. Real careful.
Hello,
Alex?
Robbie. Bon appetit, Robbie.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. What were you saying, Kate? Catriella.
I was telling Alex, welcome up, because your mouth was full. So I thought I would speak. Trying to cover for you.
I appreciate it. Definitely do that more. You could do that more often. Yeah, don't worry about it. Do that. If I have food in my mouth, right, I can't answer, guys. It's good. Leah Shaltiel Shaltiel is a malach name. Her last name is the name of a malach. Interesting. Shaltiel. Leia Shaltiel, Leia Shaltiel. Mm-mm.
Matt, how are you?
Hello. We're a husband and we're a duo.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Shaltiel? Is Malach is the son of Zerubbabel, isn't he? Rabbeinu.
Shaltiel is a malach, yeah.
No, he was a person in the Torah.
You're wrong.
Really? Let's bet on it. Bet on a gefilte fish.
No. I don't let people argue with me on my life.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just correcting you. I think you're wrong.
By the way, the reason why I said no, I'm playing with you right now, sir. The
Oh.
reason why I don't engage in debates on my live. I just
It's
don't.
not a
I don't
debate.
engage
It's
in
just you
debates.
said it's a Malach, and I'm just letting you know it's the son of Zerubbabel. He was from the kings of Judea. That's all right.
No,
It's
there's
not-
malach.
Ach, eich, gefilte fish. Don't be so frustrated. You can just answer.
There's a malach. Thank
Yeah?
you for listening. Malach as well.
What? Tell me about it. I'm interested.
That's all I know, sir. Sorry. That's all I know about it. All I know is that there is a malach. I don't know anything else. So about that angel. So
No, but you're wrong because I'm from that family and he wasn't a Malach. Sorry, brother, but it's okay.
so I'm wrong, but you're about to leave the live. So who's really
Great.
wrong?
You're double wrong. You can't accept a mistake, so you're double wrong. He was the son of Zerubbabel from the Torah, and from the Mikra, and he was not a Malach. He was actually a person that appears in several places in the Torah. But you can drop me, brother. What are you getting offended about? I'm just correcting you.
Just annoying. That's all. I have a little bit of a headache. Alex, I think what might have happened? Because I was trying to, I think I was trying to pray to Hashem to cure your headache, and I think I got a headache. So it's interesting. I think that's what they call transference. Sometimes there's something called healing transference. If you try to heal somebody's headache, and then as a result, it bounces back on you. Could happen.
Man, I had to shake my head the left, right, left real quick and بيروح وجع الراس. If you want to try this.
What?
I try to kick the head left, right, left. No, kick, bum. The kick. How you kick?
You want to beat him up?
No. Kicking the head, bum. Kick.
Kick who?
The head, the neck, the
head?
movement. Boom. بجرب هز راسي شمال يمين left right real quick.
Write it in the group because I'm not understanding exactly. Write it out in the group, okay? Shaltiel was a human being, not an angel. Nobody cares anymore. It's funny. He thinks it's about that. It's never about the actual argument. That's the funny part. That's what people don't get, by the way. And we'll make it a lesson right here, right now, just so we don't have to just so we know from now on. It's never about whether he's a human or an angel. Probably both. It's about just the sheer annoyance of like someone coming on and then saying you're wrong and then like we have 10 people on here. It's not about you, Leia. I mean, not Leia, your husband. It's not about just you right now. Although I love you, and you're obviously very smart and Baruch Hashem. So there's a human, but it's about the way that you say it. It's not about that if there's a human being named Shaltiel. Great. Because if you remember the transcript, if you remember the version of events, clearly, right, what happened? I say that Shaltiel is a malach, and then you come on here and you're like, by the way, he's a human. Just that tone is so, how do you say, it kills the spirit. It's such a, if you want to you do it to bring somebody down. This is what they do. This is not acceptable to bring someone down. No, you're wrong. He's not an angel. He's a human. Like, Mataose. So Baruch Hashem. Truth matters. Blah 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 blue. All right, buddy. So watch this. Ready? Because at the end of the day, look, the one truth that's really true, more than whether he's a human or an angel, and I bet he's probably a human too. I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But you know why you're wrong? Because now you're muted. And because you made me kind of a little bit, just took a little bit of, what do you say, enthusiasm from me, and you stole just a little bit away from this live. We're still good. We still have Baruch Hashem, everything we have everything, but you just put a little bit of a damper, and that's why it's so important that we have our moderating system, and we have our firewall system. And this is a very good Torah point also, so it's a good teaching. This is good why I came up. Okay, so he's not a malach. What do you want from me? And by the way, he is. And just because you looked it up on Google, you know, right? You see what it is? Just it's easier to just mute. See, if I start answering everybody back, then there's no live anymore because it'll just be me answering back the whole time. So this is why we just mute and we move on. Baruch Hashem. Right, ACS? Pure chutzpah, no? Thank you for pointing that out. Pure chutzpah. I'm not saying that I am, I'm not saying that he shouldn't. He's just act, oh, you're on the other side? Okay. Boom. It's really true what they say. You drop, you do well, and the haters increase. You fell off. Ay, Shefel, let's bring you back. Ay. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Of course. So boom. So you see, no, it's good that we had all these little incidents tonight because now we all grew from it. I feel like now we all know this kind of like combative, argumentative energy. Even if the guy is technically right, and even though he's not, but even if let's say he is, he's wrong anyways. You can't be right if you're that rude about it. There's no such thing as being right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think it's
to disrupt the whole lot, you can't be.
But so does kindness. Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing that I promote here in this live, very much so, is it's a family, and one thing is we're extremely kind to each other. So that's why his membership is, the Klipa has their membership revoked when they act out like that. They have their membership revoked when they act out. This is just Baruch Hashem. It's a Torah. This is a Torah. It might seem negative, but it's actually a Torah. This is what you mean. It means Torah. Torah. You see this? Razel Shatiel just told me he's a Christian angel. So he is an angel. He might be a Jewish angel too, also, by the way. I thought there was a Jewish angel named Shatiel. Maybe, I'm not sure exactly. You know what, actually, let's solve this once and for all. I mean, Because you know what Safer would probably have it. Cherchez Seamus. Literally the biggest collection of angel names.
Well, I need to know all about the name that I had then.
You still do. We just added an olive.
Lamed and an olive. If I could throw another lamed in there, might as well, right?
Why not? Why not? It's a good one. Another lamed, an extra dose of teaching. So, Shaltiel is going to be in Shin. Wow, that was some good ice cream. Guys, we're halfway to 100K likes. What? Let's go. Let's go. Adina. 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 So when do you talk Torah? Torah? What do you mean Torah? See, that's like such a slick way of like trying to demand that I teach Torah on your schedule. I don't teach Torah on your schedule, sir. This is not how it works. You don't come into the live, demand Torah with a kind of like, in an indirect way. That's not how it works. What do you really think that I am a vending machine of Torah? You just come over, put in a token, and then receive a cookie or a Dvar Torah. Some people treat, it's funny. Some people treat. I wasn't demanding anything. I was asking a question. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Tzaddik. I love you. Baruch Hashem. He just doesn't want me to have any rest. He just doesn't want me to have any rest. No, we love him though. Join the class. Make sure you come down there to the chat forum. Send your contact info to the creator. You ready? I have a feeling that you're ready to get to the next level. See, we play around. We send some shots at each other, but in a respectful way. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, you're that King David. You're that King David. Oh, okay. That's why I got confused. All right, my bad. Yeah, that's my bad, folks. Oh, you just joined now. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, man. So life is good. Besides for a few people, little critters in the chat. But besides for that, man, yeah, life is good. We got a bunch of people. We got, over 50,000 likes. Like, whew, let's go. Let's go. 50,000. 56.6 thousand likes. I'm not feeling well at all. I have a high fever and I'm very cold. Make sure if it gets worse, make sure drink a tea, drink a warm soup, and put a warm compress on your head. Okay? And I'm going to be saying Tehillim for you. And it will be, you should have a refuah shlema right away. Right away. Right away. Right away. Let me fix that real quick. Boop-de-doop. Okay. Join the classers. Join the class-a-maroo. Join the class-a-maroo. That's actually sick. That's actually slick marketing. Join the class-a-maroo, guys. Join the class-a-maroo. Right? Come on, that's so much more interesting than to join the class. Join the class. Okay, another class? No. No. This is not just any class. This is the class-a-maroo. No, Alex, first, we're first focused on getting better, and then Baruch Hashem, right away. So this is a Diet Dr. Pepper. A Diet Dr. Pepper with a splash, but here's the kicker. So it's fountain soda, so what I do is, right, it's filled up 95% with Diet Dr. Pepper, and then when it gets up to here, I add in a splash of regular Dr. Pepper at the tippity top. Just so I can get that authentic kick of real sugar. Add some turmeric. Blah! to this. You know how nasty that would taste? No, turmeric is very good. It's very healthy. But you know how nasty it would taste in Dr. Pepper? Oh my gosh. Are you sure you're an angel? Guys, he's a Christian angel. It's still pretty good, though. It's still really good. I would rather a Christian angel than an atheist angel. So this is what happens when I open Cherchez Seamus. That's why the class is acting so funny. That's why we had so many... That's why we had so many energetic disturbances. Because of Cherchez Seamus. All right, guys. So, let's read something. So the positivity bias. Prescience, as always, the Rebbe saw in a rebellious Jewish youth of the 1960s. In the beginning of the Baal Tshuva movement that exploded, beginning in the early 1970s, he understood. Chavir Yikar, welcome aboard. So he understood that eventually many young Jews would trade their love beads for tefillin, their hand-knitted poncho for tallit, and their desire for revolution into revelation. So we're talking about the hippie movement and how it became a religious movement. They would take the passion they had, pour it into social activism, and the perusal of political tracts, and channel it into Torah study, and the bringing of fresh energy. And spirit to the American Judaism and beyond. The particular expression of the Rebbe's positivity bias, seeing the redemptive spark in the youth, challenging the ways of their elders. When we had successfully inspired the youth, they will not suffice with personal Torah observance, but due to their fierce, indomitable spirit, they will also inspire others to do the same. They will be an unstoppable force that will transform the entire world and bring it in alignment with integrity and justice. Shalom from Ashdod, Israel. So presence, as always, the Rebbe saw in the rebellious Jewish youth of the 1960s, beginning of the Baal Tshuva movement that exploded, beginning in the early 1970s. He understood that eventually many young Jews would trade their love beads for tefillin. So this is what he knew. Chapter 17 starts off channeling. So he who was born under the mazel or constellation of Mars will be a shedder of blood. This is the constellation of Aries, my own personal astrology. Moderator, we have a KPM. We're gonna start talking in codes. Ready? We have a code K, a code K on. Yeah, there we go. So he was born under Aries will be a shedder of blood. Either a surgeon or a shochet or a mohel. In the early 1950s, a couple and their young daughter had a private audience with the rabbi. After the wife and her husband had asked for advice on various issues, the rabbi turned to the girl and asked if she had any questions. Her parents tried to quiet her as she began to speak so as not to take more of the Rebbe's valuable time. But the Rebbe encouraged her to go ahead. With a concerned look on her face, the girl asked the Rebbe whether he thought that the atomic energy was good or bad. In your kitchen at home, there is a knife. Is the knife good or bad? The girl replied, it depends on what I used it for. That is a good, true answer. Same can be said for atomic energy. And any other technology that man has developed. So we want to always look at everything in a positive, everything in a positive light. Everything in a positive light. No negative. No negative. That's why. And the Klippa will try, people will try to tempt. I mean, you guys see. It's this. What's so great about this live is the principles that we talk about. Klippa, Kedusha. When one rises, the opposite force comes to stop. Like when somebody tries to learn Torah, the opposite force comes to stop. Yeah, let's go. Man, we got likes on likes on likes. Likes on likes. Very good. Very good. We've been learning tons of amazing Torah this week, guys. We've been having momentum. ACS, thank you for sharing the live. We've been learning a bunch of Torah. We are officially in what you call right before the explosion phase, where we're pretty much like right before, like in the roller coaster, like right before when it's like, it's about to tip over, and it's like, so we're like right in that, like, we're already seeing a bunch of people join, and then we're at that tipping point, right, where it's about to emerge into once it gets over that tip, then it goes, so how, and that's when we'll have an explosion of growth like we've been seeing. Welcome, Joel. And guys, so what happened is we found our third musketeer. So we launched a campaign. Remember, Katriella, and I was trying to find our third musketeer. So we launched the campaign, and lo and behold, when the inner circle was just you and Alexandra, and then we found Michael, our friend from Lebanon. Now, you know what now? The inner circle is ready to expand to our fourth member. We need our fourth musketeer. So for a limited time, we will be looking out for, and who is our fourth musketeer? This person is going to be invested in themselves, is going to be serious about the family, about their community, about growth. They're going to be interacting with their peers in the community. They're going to be fulfilling all the material and quizzes, attending all the coursework and lives. This is somebody who is ready to reach the next level of their spirituality. So it's official, guys. We are ready to expand to the fourth musketeer. Who will it be? The circle is ready for a fourth. Stay tuned. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Who will it be? When will we find them? Where will he come from? Find out on Beis Midrash Arizal every night at 8 Eastern Standard Time. Every night. Hold on, wait, let's do my movie trailer voice. Ready? Coming to theaters near you. Joel. Every night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, one man must teach Kabbalah. Will he make it? Will the Klippa stop him? Find out. This winter, coming to theaters near you, Beis Midrash Arizal. Every night at 8 Eastern Standard Time, TikTok Live and Facebook and Instagram. Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. Who's going to be the fourth musketeer, everybody? Who's going to be it? They're so close. I can feel this person's aura. I could crazy. I could almost sense this person. They're almost so close. They're so close, guys. This fourth person is so close. He's right under our noses. Yes. Very well. Very well. Right, Katriella? What have you got for us?
I think it's going to be Megan.
You think it's going to be what? Megan?
Megan, yeah. I hadn't seen her in a minute, but I think it's going to be her.
Why do you say? Could be. Why do you say?
I don't know. I just...
You have a feeling?
Yep. And I'm going to say it out loud and see what happens. And take the risk of being wrong.
Question is, can you be wrong if you make it reality by reaching out to her? Can you be wrong? Hint, hint. You know, they say if you want a certain reality, you can actually make it a reality. Depends on what you do, right? Either you could pray and say, well, Megan on her own come and join, or maybe if she's prodded in the right direction, maybe that will be the camel that broke the straw's back. Not the straw that broke the camel's back. The camel that broke the straw's back, you see?
Right.
So... No, so you don't see. You see? No. You see? What I'm saying is, make it a reality, right? Go reach out to Megan. Find out, maybe. And get that hoodie. Get that hoodie. You're very close to that hoodie. By next week, that hoodie will be hopefully in your hands. Hopefully.
That'd be wonderful, because it's getting cold here.
Yeah? If it's not going to be, because I'll be honest, like it's not fully developed. The hoodie is still in prototype mode. So if I can't develop my custom hoodie in time, we'll definitely send you a hoodie. Okay, so if I miss the deadline and I can't, for whatever reason, they don't send me my custom one, and my custom one is late, we'll at least send you a regular one. But hopefully it will be, and then the custom one will come. If it's late, then it will come. But okay, that's okay. You'll get like a regular hoodie for now, and then the custom one will. If it's late, I'm not sure when it will arrive. But I'm just saying, I'm not sure when it will be here. So that's what I'm saying. It's still in the development.
Right.
Now, don't worry, you're gonna get something. So it'll be a regular sweater, and then the custom, and then while you're waiting for the custom one, or the custom one will be on time, and you'll just get that one. Understand?
Right. Sounds great.
Right? Pretty good. Pretty sweet deal. Free. Free for Inner Circle members. You guys missed that. Every Inner Circle member gets one free hoodie.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The perks just keep getting better and better.
That's the plan. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Excellent. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll party for like a few more minutes and then wrap it up in like 10 minutes or so. But we're just going to chill for a few more minutes. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, now is a great time. Or if if anyone has requests, or if you have anybody that needs to be prayed for. Oh, and everybody in Israel and who needs a healing right now should be healed. Also, everybody who needs a healing should be healed in the world. Should be healed immediately. Please God. Healed right away. Mike Lee, 612. Reminds me of 613, but one less than 613. Catriella, what are you typing away over there? Huh? Are you taking notes or?
I'm working as we're talking.
Oh, you're multi-masking.
Yeah, I'm not very good at multitasking.
Multi-masking. I call it multi-masking as of right now. Yes, very good. In fact, I'm puzzled. I'm confused because it doesn't make sense how much progress we've been making. We've been making too much progress, you know. It's at a certain point, it's like you get like slow down. Like you guys have been showing up every day. You know, we've been live for how many hours of class we got done. Like like championship level hours. Like we have such a grind going on now. Like we have like 120 hours over the past month and a half. As a class, as a community, that's a lot of hours. It's good. Most TikTok creators and classes and groups, they don't have the level of focus, commitment, and dedication that it takes to do that. Or like people who are going live for that amount of time are maybe streaming Fortnite. Which, don't get me wrong, is great, but nobody wants 120 hours of monthly Fortnite. That doesn't help anybody, but 120 hours of Torah study, it's incredible. So let's get a round of applause. Hello. I'm talking top 1% discipline. Like we're racking the amount of hours that top 1% athletes. So it's like now what people don't realize about Torah study and academics and even TikTok lives is that it's also a grind. It's a grind. It's a discipline. And the discipline that we've been showing is top 1%, no doubt. It's top 1%. Showing up every day. Man. Everyone wants to know, what's the secret sauce? What's the secret sauce? Everyone wants to know, what's the secret sauce? Give us the secret sauce. And then I say, join the class. You want something, I want something. Great. Yeah, this is so much fun. We have fun. But it's like, you want something, I want something. You want to know the sauce, I want you to join the class. Boom. Works out. Some people just want the sauce. They don't want to join the class. They want to take the sauce and run. But you guys know already that's just not how it works. You have to, for a real system, it takes at least a few solid, any really good system takes a few months to hone and develop and train. Yeah. Catriella with the ASMR. It's called desk hitting ASMR. I'm telling you, it's going to be a new form of ASMR where you just throw around a bunch of books, knock desks and stuff, and just hustle around.
Get around the keyboard. Yeah.
Hustle around, knock over a few things, click the mouse, tap the keyboard, this, that. It's like a collection, I'm telling you, it's more therapeutic than people realize. That chaotic hustle of the cat tapping and the happing of the mouse on the keyboard and the slamming of the mug and on the mat, and this is a real it breaks the klipa. Believe it or not, it breaks the klipa. Why? Did I mention? Oh, so Alexandra, Catriella, you guys, man. So impressive. And me, I showed up every day too. I'm impressed with myself too. I showed up every day, even when I didn't want to. I had days where I don't want to learn, but we pushed through anyway. Thank God. I have days, where I want to just sleep the day off or not do anything. But too bad. I mean, like, I still we get up and we learn Torah anyways. So that's what separates people who,
Commitment.
Like I don't even need to say it. It's like that's what separates these from those, right? The ones who will, at the end of the day, the ones who will be there past the winning line, and the ones who just simply will fall short, not due to any fault of their own, but it just required a bit more than they were willing to put in. But now, as far as us, though, you see that we don't engage in excuses, for example. You see that, like, the guys who have been coming here on this live, no, we don't support Palestine. Sorry, babes. So, yeah. So, Baruch Hashem. It is what it is. And meanwhile, we've been here grinding 66.7K likes. K. Right, Saeed? You know, we do support Torah, prayer. We support Diet Dr. Pepper. We support growth, family, loyalty, unity, community. We support respect and nurturing healthy relationships, loving, caring relationships. We support unity. We support self-care. We support muting people who are annoying, like the person I just muted. We support introspection. We support nature. We support love. We support prosperity and abundance. We support grind. We support consistency. We support each other. That's what we support. So tell that klipa. That's what we support. Yeah. Okay, so if nobody has any further comments to say, we'll end the live for now, and I'll see you all tomorrow. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Lila Tov. See you mañana.
Lila Tov. Blessings. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night, Alexandra.